You are under arrest. Na chochote utakachosema kitatumika kotini.
Mambo Mariam, uko poa?
Dante, niko poa. Kisha kuliendaje? Ulienda ile HIV talk?
I had to go and learn more about the issue. By the way, do you know your HIV status?
That's a strange question. Why? Is it that important?
It is important to know your status so that you can take control of your life. See, in Kenya, adolescent and young people contribute to 42% of the new adult HIV infections, 34,610 in Kenya. Adolescent girls and young women aged 15 to 24 years contribute to a third of the 34,610 new adult HIV infections in the country.
That's quite concerning. Maybe I should have come to the talk.
That is why it's crucial to know your status, because there are protective measures like taking antiretrovirals or taking precaution from contracting the virus.
I did get tested weeks ago. At first I was scared, but I had to know. Have you gotten tested?
I did after the talk. It was also interesting to learn that Kenya is among the 22 countries globally that collectively account for 90% of all pregnant women living with HIV. Mother-to-child transmission can occur during pregnancy, labor and delivery or postnatal leave through breastfeeding. Thankfully, in 2012, Kenya launched a plan for elimination of mother-to-child transmission.
Can you hear me?
This means pregnant mothers living with HIV in Kenya can receive antiretroviral prophylaxis to prevent the spread to the unborn baby. What about people living with HIV? There are medications available that can help manage the virus.
All right. Welcome
everybody
to
this healthy lives.
meeting.
That's good to know. What resources are available for young people living with HIV?
Interviews, celebrities interviews.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Okay, go ahead, skippers.
Skippers, you're on mute.
I have a photo. I can post you.
Please confirm you can hear me.
We can. There's a bit of background information or noise.
Skippers, are you in the position to carry on?
Okay, as keepers set up, welcome everybody to this meeting where we are going to do award ceremony for the creators that were able to create content based on the challenge that we put on TikTok. Before we begin, we can start with a quick and brief intro, starting from the Imara team, and then we go to the creators. I'm Frederick Onyango, I'm CTO Imara TV. I'm joined by Steve Maina, the CEO of Imara TV, and Skippers in charge of communications. He'll be able to lead this session for us. I'll also give Nduta opportunity to introduce herself and the organization she represents, and then she'll give it back to you, the creators. You can introduce yourself briefly, and then we go to the next session. Thank you. Welcome, Nduta.
Thank you, Fred. My name is Nduta Aweru. I am the communications coordinator to Youth for a Sustainable World. Youth for a Sustainable World is a public benefits organization that has been offering different interventions for adolescents and young people since the year 2000. Most of you formerly knew as DSW Kenya, but we rebranded last year and we are now Youth for a Sustainable World. And we've been working together with Imara TV on different interventions, one of which is film for SRHR. I will let Fred proceed with the rest. But yeah, karibuni sana.
Thank you, Nduta. Thank you for the intro. I'll give this opportunity to the creators to introduce themselves. Please start in any given order. Whoever is free, please, you can start. Or maybe I can give direction. Can we have K-Breeze, K-E, introduce?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Edwin Wekesa, but my stage name or my artistic name is K-Breeze, K-E. I'm a talented spoken word artist, and also I'm a talented filmmaker and an actor. I'm glad to be here at Imara TV to celebrate the victory. Thank you so much.
Thank you, K-Breeze. Audrey, you can go next.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Audrey Neema. I am a content creator and I'm a vet, and I'm happy to be here.
Thanks, Audrey. Wilfred?
Hello, everyone. My name is Winfred. I'm an actress and I am part of the recent competition. And I'm grateful for this opportunity. And I look forward to sharing, learning, and connecting with you all. Thank you.
All right. Imoto Crazy.
Hi, children of the Most High. Hi, my real name is Willis Otieno. Lakini jina ya usani ni Mr. Noma. I am a comedian and I'm also an actor. Apart from that, I'm also a filmmaker. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Imoto Crazy. We can go next. Jacqueline?
Hello, good evening. My name is Jacqueline, working with YSW. Thank you, and I'm excited for to see the winners for this challenge. So thank you, over to you.
Thank you, Jacqueline. I hope everyone has had the opportunity to introduce himself or herself. Let me know if anyone is missing. Yes, Ngina Charles, you can go.
Yes, good evening, guys. My name is Charles Ngina. I'm an actor, a script writer, and also a director of art. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for the intro. As I said, this call is to award the winners. So we have the winners. We've done the judgment. But I want to say that the content we received were very, very good. And so the judgment was very competitive. And we do appreciate everyone that submitted the content. And everyone here, just know that you are a winner. Even if you might not get the monetary reward, you are a winner. So we appreciate you. At this juncture, I'm going to hand over the session to Skippers to guide us on the next steps. Skippers. Skippers, you can go next.
Hi everyone, this is Keeper, communications leader at Imara. Maybe Fred, you can continue before I settle.
All right. So as Skipper settles, maybe you can just do a quick intro of what we do. We are Imara TV. We are digital TV, meaning that we are mostly based on web. We are web, internet TV. Mostly our content served at imara.tv. That is our website. There you can stream all our content. We also do have YouTube and Facebook and TikTok, the most popular social media channels that we also use to distribute our content. And basically, we do produce short and entertaining films that are geared towards educating the youth, especially on harmful cultural practices. And these harmful cultural practices range from awareness against gender-based violence to teenage pregnancies to STIs and so many other harmful cultural practices as well. And basically, we do work with youth organizations and groups within communities to create these videos, meaning that some of you will very soon work with us on producing content that you actually get to earn something while producing it, and then we get to promote the content and distribute to our viewers. So for more details, I'll be posting the link to our website on the chat. You can have a look and learn more about what we do. As I said, for this session, it is a word session, and we appreciate that we got overwhelming submissions. And basically, the categories that we called for you to create videos, short films that educate people on contraceptives. The other category was life skills. Another one was STIs. Then we had youth SRHR. We had a category on substance and drug abuse. And we are happy that we are able to get submission on every category. And we actually have our winners. So before we go straight to it, maybe Skippers, are you ready, Skippers? maybe you can give us a background, like a brief summary of how this challenge was set up and the criteria that we used when doing the judgment, and actually the kind of content that we were looking for, and the criteria for maybe validity and disqualification of the content that was submitted. So skippers, are you ready? Skippers, so you could also play one of our video as you set up, so that we can get ready to the next session, which will be basically announcing the winners. We have a winner, first runners up, second runners up for each category actually. Okay, since Skipper is still setting up, I'll hand over this session for Nduta to also give us background of what they do and how they work with youth organization, and how all these organizations are working together to ensure that we educate our youth on harmful cultural practices. Nduta, you can give us a small talk as we wait for Skippers to come back and give us the overview, how the challenge was conducted, and then after that we'll announce the winners.
All right. Thank you very much for that. As I said, YSW works with young people when it comes to SRHR interventions, but we also have quite a number of other pillars that we work on. The first one is creating awareness and creating demand for SRHR information. And through this, we have very many interventions, including peer learning, we have training, we have different community dialogues and such kind of things, where we ensure that we are spreading information about SRHR to ensure young people have that information and they're able to make decisions about their reproductive health. Then secondly, we have service provision. We partner with the different organizations and county health departments and also the Ministry of Health to ensure that young people are able to access services. Through this, we carry out interventions such as outreaches, support for youth-friendly service provision by training our healthcare providers. We also have a project that we directly provide health services to young people and the community in Nakuru County. Then we also conduct, our third pillar is gender equality, advancing gender equality. Through these, we train especially women and girls on leadership, on gender equality. And also this is the pillar that enables us to conduct interventions on gender-based violence and harmful practices, which falls right into what we are doing today and beyond. Then we also have economic empowerment. Through this, we provide linkages to different support system for economic, for entrepreneurs, for young people who want to establish their own startups and to start their own businesses and so on. So through training as well, giving you the skills, giving you the financial know-how to ensure that you're able to start up and establish and develop your own businesses and entrepreneurship ventures. We also support income generating activities, as well as what we call youth savings and loaning associations. This allows young people to save money, spread it across themselves so that they can use it to expand their own businesses or deal with other economic aspects that might limit them from living their life fully. Then we do have capacity building. I've talked a lot about training, but for this particular one, we work with the youth in organized groups. So youth empowerment centers, youth groups, and we have quite a number of partner youth organizations that we work with in terms of enabling them learn the skills to run their programs, do resource mobilization, conduct activities, and so on. And then finally, we have advocacy, which is basically us making sure that young people have the capacity to influence policy at local level, at national level, at regional level, and globally even. Then also budget and provision of health services. We ensure that they're able to interact with healthcare providers, highlight gaps in health facilities that might impede service provision, especially for young people, so that that can be addressed and young people would be able to get in and get the services that they need. In general, for this particular assignment, what we were looking for were very good youth-led videos and films, youth-led interventions, your own interpretations about the different pillars that I have mentioned. And in this sense, we are trying to see how best would you interpret, for example, the manual that was shared as part of the competition. We know it's a very big manual, but it has a lot of information. And from it, we wanted to see how would you transform the different topics, the different issues, the different contentious issues even that young people are facing today, but guided by the manual that we're working on. And from that, we've been able to see very interesting output, very interesting films. And as Fred said, the reason they selected TikTok is because that is the platform where young people are enjoying the most or are posting the most. That is where you will find all these forms of information, both correct and incorrect. And we wanted to really ensure that you have that capacity to get the attention of those young people. And we are very impressed by the films that came through, and the judges sat, discussed, and were able to make a decision. So it will be a very interesting platform, or rather a discussion, to see today who will be awarded the winners. And at this point, Fred, I would like to ask, should I proceed, or do we let skippers come on board?
Skippers, are you ready? Have you set up?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Do you want to give us like a brief overview how the challenge was defined, what you are looking for in terms of content, and the criteria that we are using to judge the winners?
Okay, thank you so much, Fred. Here's a quick overview of our TikTok challenge and the whole journey about it. The challenge was a digital campaign designed to spark conversations and amplify young voices in Kenya and SRHR. Together with our partners, UNFPA and YSW, we set out to create a platform where young people can express themselves, educate their other young people, and use TikTok as a tool for social change. Now, we invited participants to create short, powerful stories, videos across key topics that matter deeply to young people, among them GBV, life skills, contraception, and family planning, among others. And the goal was simple, was to empower young creators and to spark conversations, SRHR conversations, in a fun and relatable way to young people. And trust me, I think from the entries we received, I think our creators delivered. We received a number of entries that were very creative, emotional, funny, hilarious, and some very deeply educational, and some were way beyond what we expected. So I think our creators did just make videos. They made a very big impact. And I think today we are here to honor the best of the best, and the creators who stood out. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, proceed.
Yeah, so today we are here to honor the best of the best and announce the winning videos from our second round. We did our first round and we awarded the best entries under GBV. We had 6 topics. So the first round we had awarded GBV, and this round we are awarding the other 5 topics: life skills, contraception and family planning. I'll just read through them. A minute. Yeah, so we started with gender-based violence, and today we'll be awarding best videos under these topics. One, life skills; the second one, youth, sexual and reproductive health; 3, alcohol, drugs and substance abuse, AIDS; and lastly, contraception and family planning. I think that's all about the overview of the challenge.
Thank you, Skipper. Appreciate. Next, we are going to just go straight away to the award. We are going to actually show the winning video just briefly for each category. And we have 5 categories to announce. I will start by announcing category under life skills, and we'll be announcing starting from the 3rd runners up and then going to the 2nd runners up, and of course the winner for each category. Some categories we had some videos unfortunately were disqualified, and we'll reach out to the content creators and give them the reason for disqualification. But mainly, I think even during the guidelines for that challenge mentioned that if you are completely off topic or you create a content that has violent or things that are misinforming rather than educating, then that was a reason for disqualification. So you might find that some categories we have only maybe winner and runners up, but most of the categories I'm glad that we have 3rd runners up, 2nd, and winner. So without further ado, I'm going to hand over this session to Duta to take us through, starting from life skills, STIs, contraceptives, substance and drug abuse, and youth SRHR. So she will be announcing the 3rd runner-up, 2nd runner-up, 1st runner, and the winner. And then we'll also have comment for each video. Probably we might recommend some minor edits to ensure that the video is ready to be hosted on our platform as well as being promoted by Mara TV. Over to you, Nduta.
All right. Thank you very much again, Fred. Najua watu wengi sahi tumbo joto. But worry not, as Fred had said earlier, we are all winners, even if you don't go home with the award money. I'll reiterate a bit about what Frederick has said in regards to the content that we received and the comments for each. The content, as I said, was very promising. However, there were some few aspects that we really needed to check out. One of the most important things about filmmaking in general is that you have to, especially when it comes to edutainment, is that your content must be factual. It must be factual, so there is no room for misinformation unless you're looking for propaganda. And if you're looking for propaganda, then that does not fall under our purview. So in this particular case, we were looking for content that has information, that has the correct information, that is entertaining and also very emotion, like something that will drive some sense of feeling into while you're watching it. Now, without further much ado, I will go straight and talk about life skills. As a category, life skills sought to look at the kinds of the individual and interpersonal skills that you have. Some of these include things such as decision making, things such as resisting peer pressure, things such as dealing with stress, and so on. And we received a number of films from this, but not all of them qualified to be the top 3. And for that reason, we actually don't have number 3 for this particular category because of that. The submissions, only 2 submissions qualified to be among the top 2. So number 3 we didn't have, so we'll pick up from number 2, which is the first runners-up. And the first runners-up for the life skills category is, drum roll, anyone, is SRHR life skills.
Makofi kwao.
Yes, please.
Congrats.
Woo! Yes. I don't know, skippers or skippers or Fred, if you could give me the name of the artist. I've mentioned the name of the filmmaker. I've mentioned the name of the film.
Are you able to play the film? Maybe just forward through it.
I think Steve will play.
Actually, I just need the name of the filmmaker.
Audrey.
Audrey. Okay, Audrey. You're here.
Audrey, congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, then we go to number 1, the winner of the category. The winner of the category life skills is Men Don't Say No. Men Don't Say No. Skippers, you can also give me the name of the
Congratulations.
Of the filmmaker.
Hamilton Elton. I don't know if here.
All right. Hamilton, kama uko hapa, congratulations for winning the life skills category.
Congratulations. Skippers, you can just give overview of the awards in terms of amounts for the winner and the runners-up.
So the second runners-up was getting 5,000 Kenyan shillings. The first runners-up was getting 8,000 Kenyan shillings, and the winner gets 12,000 Kenyan shillings.
All right. Congratulations, everyone, for the win, and enjoy. Okay, we can go to the next category, Nduta, which is STI.
All right, thank you very much. The second category on STIs, here we had 2 entries that made to the top 3. And the reason for that is that there was quite interesting, there was quite interesting output about STIs, and we got a song. We got what else? We got something else. But for us, we were looking for something almost a dramatization or even a dramatized monologue on STIs to make sure that the information is going directly to the community of young people. Now, unlike life skills, STIs had number 1 and number 3, and I think I will let Fred explain why it's number 1 and number 3 and no number 2. So for our second runners-up, the winner is, or rather the second runners-up is a good choice. A good choice, and I think that is by Mr. Noma, if I'm not wrong.
Congratulations.
Skippers, please confirm. Mr. Noma has even raised his thumbs up. That means it's actually his entry.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you for that. And then since we don't have number 2, I will go straight to the winner. And the winner is Get Tested. The name of the film is Get Tested.
Congratulations.
Keepers, if you
Keepers,
can, yeah.
Are you able to just give us preview for the winning films? If possible, we can just preview maybe 1 minute to just appreciate their work before we give overall comment. Is it possible? If not possible, we can move on. But if possible, we can preview. Seems there are some technical challenge. Okay, we can move. We had number 3, which is a good choice. A good choice was a good film, actually. There's only one issue that actually we'll recommend the content creator to make some edits. So we had some concern with some, how do we call it? It's not misinformation. I think it's just something that how you explain it to the public. So it might sound like it is misinforming a little bit. But overall, we appreciated the overall message, and that's why we decided not to disqualify it, but rather recommend a few edits. So there was that point where cervical cancer is spread by men, So that is not factual. And there's also where HIV is confused with AIDS. So HIV is the virus and AIDS is the disease. And you can have HIV, but you are healthy, you have it under control. That means you don't have AIDS. AIDS is the disease that comes as a result of suppressed immunity. And usually people who have AIDS are emaciated and they are really, really weak. So I think we need to have clear distinction between HIV and AIDS. So we'll recommend that you actually go edit these bits to just positively inform the public, and then we'll readmit it, and we'll also promote it on our socials as well as our platform. For get tested, that was okay, that was perfect. That's why, so a good choice had a chance to be number 2, but it became number 3 because of that small bit. So I hope you can take this review and go do some edits and resubmit. All right. So the next category is contraceptives, and I'll give Nduta opportunity to also announce the winners. And if possible, after the winners, we can play the winning film after that. Back to you, Nduta.
All right, thank you. Contraceptives. Contraceptives, we got two entries, and they were very interesting because they took 2 different perspectives and made sure that their message comes through. So for contraceptives as well, we did not have number 3, and because of that, there is we only have number 2 and 1, which is what I'll talk about. The most interesting one, one of the interesting things about this is that a topic that is usually very a lot of people shy from is men leading conversations about contraception as compared to having women. So the number 2 in this category is the film is titled Consent. Consent is the first runners-up in this category.
Yes, Consent. Congratulations. Skippers, you can announce the creators, the name of the creator.
H4M Studios.
All right. Congratulations to you guys. Now to the winner of this particular category. This one is an interest. It was also interesting, and I think it focused on one of those methods that a lot of young people prefer for reasons they know. So the winner of the contraceptives category is Condom Confusion by Mr. Norma. Congratulations.
Congratulations. We can preview maybe the first 1 minute. Can preview this. Steve, are we ready? Are we ready to preview this? Steve, the skipper, confirm if we can preview the winning video. before we give our review and comment? Hello, are we together?
I think as they sort it out, we can proceed.
Yeah, I think they set it up. We can proceed. Before we proceed, maybe just comment on the winning video, which is condom confusion. I personally like this because it is something that most of us can relate with, and it brings out that message very clearly about not feeling shameful to buy some of these things, even if you go to a crowded pharmacy. Just go straight to the point and buy whatever you want to buy. At the end of the day, it is for the good. So for this one, the content was okay. My comment on this is that the video quality can be better next time. So maybe lighting and stuff. And then some contrast on, the text. Just give color, normal colors, either black or white or gray, so that it matches well. Also, I think the term birth control is not okay, and I will actually allow Duta to just further explain this. So we'll recommend, first of all, to edit out the sentence and remove birth control. We'll tell you which word to replace it with, and then just improve on the text and the contrast so that it's easy on the eyes, and then you can resubmit. And Duta, you can give more explanation on why we are removing birth control.
All right, thank you. For our own and for the Kenyan context, birth control is very American, and because that is what they usually use when they talk about contraceptives, it's very difficult to get an average American talking about contraceptives. They'll talk about birth control. But in our Kenya context, because of this the different aspects that we have, usually we use the term contraceptives or family planning. In some communities, we have to use family spacing because of the different cultural and social connotations of everything. For a lot of times, the word birth control tends to rub people the wrong in the process of controlling the population, when in real sense, what we are trying to do is to ensure young people are conscious about elements, but when in a global context, it's completely acceptable. And to avoid being seen as we are passing a very westernized or population control kind of messaging, let's use the words contraception or family planning or family spacing in the especially in the communities that are a bit averse to contraception.
Right, Immortal Crazy. I think you are the creator of that film.
Yes.
Yeah, I can. I hope you have taken notes. You can do that. Those might be great. We proceed to the next category, which is substance and drug abuse. Again, I'll hand over to Duta to announce the winners.
All right, substance and drug abuse. This was one of the fully filled in categories. We have number 1, 2, and 3, and I would like to go straight into it. Number 3, or our second runners up, is kind-hearted. Kind-Hearted, I think, is by, if I see his name, I would know.
Congratulations.
Yes, K Breezy. Am I right?
K Breezy. Congratulations.
Okay. Thank you. Congratulations, K Breezy. Then for first runners up, we have It Is a Shame.
Congratulations.
Just a second before I've realized there's something. Just give me a minute. I need to address the judges. Just a second. Give me a few.
Steve or Skipper, if you are ready to preview a few videos, you can do that. Otherwise, you can complete announcing the winners, and then we'll have opportunity also to appreciate the winners. So we'll again come back and preview 1 minute each for each category.
I think we should just proceed with announcing and then we can preview after.
All right. So let's give Jutta a few to proceed with the announcements.
All right. Yeah, I have to apologize that there has been a slight mistake in the categorization of the film called Kind-Hearted. It is supposed to be under life skills. So I know we had said life skills number 3 did not have category, but now did not have a film, but now we are adjust number 3, which is Kind-Hearted. And then, as I've mentioned, It's a Shame is number 2 under substance and drug abuse. That still remains. So we do not have a number 3 for drugs and substance and drug abuse. We do not have a number 3 for that one because the film Kind-Hearted was wrongly labeled, and it should be number 3 under life skills. So K Breezy, you're still a winner for number 3 under life skills and not under substance and drug abuse. So apologies for that. I will proceed to the number 1 in that category. And the number 1 in that category is Daddy Wake Up. Daddy Wake Up is our winner of the substance and drug abuse.
Congratulations. Our winner in that category, Daddy Wake Up. Very inspiring film. I actually enjoyed it much. Very short and the message very clear. Congratulations once again.
Then to the final category of the evening. And in this particular category, we did have one major contribution or submission. Some of the topics here, or rather the films here, were disqualified for a number of reasons. One of them, I think, was there was a film that came in but did not have the punchline.
Yeah, off topic.
Yes, it was. There is one that was off topic. There is another one that had no punchline. It looked like it was part of a different film, and they weren't able to actually bring it all together. And because of that, it had to be disqualified. And further, the submission that qualified for this one only qualified to be the second runners up. And the reason for that is because it had some, there needs to be a bit of reworking to ensure that they meet the standards of publications under Imara TV. So I'll let Fred talk a little bit more about that after I've announced, so that the creator is able to pick up the feedback and rework on that particular film. So as I've said, for Youth SRHR, we do not have a winner or a first runners-up. We only have a second runners-up. And that second runners-up is Speak and Spit. That is our winner, or rather our, one of the winners of that category.
Congrats.
Yes, so that is all. Fred, you can pick it up from there in regards to that category. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nduta, for announcing the winners. Could we appreciate Nduta, please? Thumbs up, my coffee. Yeah, for this particular category, unfortunately, most submissions were disqualified, mostly because of misinformation, what we can say, not representing true facts, and some films were off topic. They were good, yes, they were funny, but there was no moral story. So we couldn't even categorize them under any of categories we have listed. Therefore, we had to disqualify them. For this particular film, which became second runners-up, Speak and Spit, it was good, very engaging. We had one issue with it, which actually misinforms. But we look at the overall message, and we decided to retain it because the overall message is okay, and that's what we are advocating for. But we recommend that it be edited for it to qualify and meet Imara TV standards. So the bit that we had concern with that withdrawal works with 96%. Withdrawal works 96% of the time. While that's not factual, we can actually even send you link to get this right. The actual percentage is 80%. So we just felt that that is a very important thing, especially when this information goes to public. If we tell them that withdrawal works 96%, 96% can be rounded off to 100%. So we felt that was a very, very important point that we wanted it to be rectified before it goes public. That's the only concern that we had with that submission. And congratulations once again. I hope it can be edited to replace 96 with 80%. Thank you. And that will mark the end of our winners announcement. We can go back actually for each category and just preview and appreciate the winners. 1 minute each to just appreciate the winners. And then after that, we'll give our final remarks. And also give opportunity to each winner to give maybe 30 seconds, just remark or appreciation, and then we can close the session. So back to you, Steve. If you are ready, you can show us the first category, which is life skills, only the winning video. The rest we'll be able to post them on our socials. So watch out, you'll be able to get the link of all the videos and how they performed, and you can be able to watch. Steve, over to you. Hello, Steve. Still having technical difficulty? All right. So the first video we are going to show is the winning video under life skills, which is Men Don't Say No.
You ever noticed how they teach girls about danger, about boundaries, about being careful, and for boys, they just say, be a man. You grew up hearing it everywhere. In the locker room, in the neighborhood, at school, everybody's like, bro, you're still a virgin. You're scared. You're a man, act like one. So you pretend that you're ready even if you know very well that you're not. That night I wasn't ready. I told myself I was, but I wasn't. And to make the matters worse, I didn't get a choice. You people think that all boys want is sex, that you are made for it, that all we think about is pleasure. But nobody tells you about the pressure to prove ourselves, the pressure not to look quick, the pressure not to be laughed at. I remember she was older, more confident. She knew exactly what she wanted, and I didn't want to disappoint her. And she touched me, my whole body froze. Not because of excitement, but fear. Fear of looking stupid. Fear that the boys would find out and call me less of a man.
Thank you, Steve. We can leave it there.
I said, I am not ready.
The full video, the full film will be posted and shared on our Imara TV TikTok handle. That was quite emotional. You can watch the complete version there. Once again, congratulations to the creator for creating something very emotional and touching, and something that you usually ignored. We appreciate that. So the next one is the STI under STI category, Get Tested. Our winning video. Please preview the first 2 minutes, and then we.
Ule mjamo kwa maji. Vipi? Wako maji kidogo tu. Buda sina hiyo time bana, naungua man. Hello. unakuja hata kwenye wewe unaugua wizi daktari. Meetings ufala. Kumbe meeting ni ya kwenda usherati. Alafu leo mazingira tunakujua na siku tu. Usiku hivyo maana acha ufala. Maana mimi naumia alafu unaniambia nini? Bana nateseka, sio unanifanyia. Nisikie uchungu man. Na siuende hosi buda. Ni shida yangu hata sikwenda hosi. Ni nini? Hata sikuchukua test ni hizo results. Ikishajua niko nayo alafu kama hujui sahi alafu. Mimi usema hakuna nje mkaa kujuanga status yako. Unaona? You start to get confidence. Unakaa mimi. Mimi najua vile ni. Najua niko fit. Unafanya vitu kama sawa. Mimi sina shida so toka uende upimwe uangalie ujue rada yako iko wazi. Kama uko nayo tujue yenye tutadu. Kwanza umelina mshuku. Kwa nini usimshuku? Hayo. Hata nini? Ngoja kumpigia ICD. Kile si daktari. Halo. Au silite baby sai. Huyu ni choma. Na nataka tuende tupimwe. Hii tabia tuko huko wapi? Sikumbana kashuko. Usikia huko anapimwa. Atikashafika huko. Si pia wewe. Halo, nakuja. Enda kwa kitu ni serious.
Then we can go to the next.
Lakini si watu unisindikizo. Unajua sisi tembea. Siku sindikizo kienda kwake.
Okay, thank you, Steve. We can go to the next. I appreciated that video a lot. I believe most of us can relate. When we are peers, we usually tend to have that kind of conversation. So it's bringing something very, very original, and that's how, especially men, talk to each other. So we wanted that originality, which really, really came out of that, and the moral lesson, which you shouldn't fear being tested, came out very clearly. So we appreciate and congratulations to the winner. The next category we are going to review is under contraceptives, and the video is condom confusion.
Mamadi, mambo? Mimi pia niko salama. Na ngoja mmaliza na mteja.
Hapo bado nataka ameze dawa kwa mtingi sana. Karibu niambia tu sana shida.
Sasa nilikuwa naomba msaada. Kondo.
Asiongeze sauti. Mbona unaongea pole pole hizo msana?
Nataka nasema nisaidie na kondo.
Kondo. Ungesema hivyo wewe na wewe. Sasa unaogopa nini msanoma?
Nisaidia na.
Sasa unataka gani hapa tuko na trust? Tuko na trust. Unataka gani?
Pole.
Unaogopa nini? Haimba.
Sasa unachokea mtu ajue ananunua kondo.
Mbona mnakaa mnajikinga tena mnafanya kazi nzuri sana kununua kondo? Sasa niambie nataka gani? Niko na trust, niko na peace, niko na kima.
Sawa, nipe hiyo trust, nipe hiyo trust. Acha maneno mengi, nipe hiyo trust.
Sawa, iko sawa yenda. Iko sawa kabisa. Kwani hujanilipa unaenda wapi? Umeona kwamba mkachanganyikiwa.
Very, very funny clip over there. And I believe some of us can relate with that film. So very nice one. Congrats. The next one will be Daddy Wake Up and substance and drug abuse.
We, iko wapi dhati bob yangu? Nilikuwa na dhati bob, imeenda wapi?
Baba Joseph nilipia mtoto pesa ende vitabu.
We, baba, kwa pesa yangu?
Nimeona kitabu.
Kili
Baba Joseph. Bado sasa unatafuta wakati bakwenda kunywa pombe. Tutakula breakfast, tutakula lunch, tutakula supper. Uko tunule vitu tunafikiria.
Hebu ninyamazie.
So utaki kuambia kweli Baba Joseph?
Ninyamazie.
Please tell me you're not going to do it again.
Nimeenda.
Baba Joseph utakuta nimejua na huyu mtoto.
Siumuue
Garamika mazishi tunaona hiyo ndio unaweza pata.
Nimeenda.
Baba, inaomba mikono nimeinua, nishike Baba, unifiche mikononi mwako, nionyeshe Baba wema wako, unifanye chombo chako. Ninaomba Baba, ninaomba sikudhani nimekupa wewe huzuni kiasi hicho, dhambi mingi, maombi hayatoki, nisamehe Baba.
Thank you. That was a sad ending. But the lesson is very clear and loud. The lesson is very clear and loud against drug abuse and how it can destroy our families. Sad ending indeed. A nice film. Congratulations. The last category, the last film we are going to preview is under Youth SRHR. And because we didn't have a winner, we are going to preview Speak and Spit, which came as the second runners-up.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Speak and Spit podcast, where we talk all the things that the society does not talk about. In short, hapa tunaongelelea ngono. Na leo tuko na topic moto sana, inaitwa youth sexual and reproductive health. And to the new viewers, msiogope, hapa ni safe space. Tunasemanga maswali yako yote hapa tunaweza ijibu. Kenye tuko nayo uliza tu, ina shida. So in the last podcast tulisema tumetuma swali zote zenye mko nazo about the youth sexual and reproductive health. Na mmetuma maswali mingi guys, mmetuma maswali mingi. Nilikuwa nazipitia jana and kind of denoted that you kind of have the same questions. So nikakuja nikazi summarize into 5 main questions and I'm going to answer them with you guys. So if you have an option, if you have an opinion to add, wewe tu niandikie tu hapo chini kwa comment, we will answer them with you. So let us look at the questions. So number 1, some of you ask, can you get pregnant after having sex for the first time? Absolutely yes. You can get pregnant after having sex for the first time. This is why. Ukiwa ushaanza ku-ovulate basically. So you can get pregnant after having sex for the first time. Na in part yenye hujatumia birth control yoyote. So yes, you can get again pregnant after having sex for the first time. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 mkauliza, does withdrawal work? This is kind of a tricky question. Like, okay, so many people use it, and statistics inasema like 96% of the time it works. But kuna hiyo 4%. Kuna that ka 4%, guys. So, umefanya tu withdraw yako safi. How sure are you that this person is not going to get pregnant? You as a lady, how are you sure that you're not going to get pregnant? Unaweza pata ball, si ndio? So at this point, when you use withdraw, you will get the pregnancy scares. Zita kubombard. Utakuwa tu unakaa hivi unaona kama uko na mimba, ushaanza kutafuta maembe, kumbe guys, to avoid that, like tumia tu birth control yako moja safi, achana na
Thank
withdraw.
you.
Again, you can also get STIs.
Thank you. And guys, it is 80%, which means 20% chance, so don't do it. That's what we want to edit before it goes public, to just discourage that practice altogether. Anyway, that marks the end of this session. Next, maybe we can give maybe 30 seconds to each winner to just maybe give a few remarks, and then after that, Skipper, you'll lead us in a vote of thanks, and then we can conclude the session. I'll start from the first category, which is life skills. So the film is Men Don't Say No. If you have the creator here, please just 30 seconds. So just address us and give any remarks that you might have.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Peter Gitao. I go with the art name Hamilton Elson. I can say it's a pleasure for the win. I thank God, and I also thank Imara TV for the opportunity to portray my talents and my artwork. For me, just say it is not all about the win. It's all about using my artwork to make sure somebody out there is inspired and somebody out there is ready to say no, because men don't say no, but it's the time to change that narrative. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hamilton. Appreciate. The next film under STI, Get Tested. The content creator can give a few remarks.
I'm not. Hello, can I be heard loud and clear?
Yes, loud and clear. If you're in a place where you can actually put video, it would be nice to also see your face. But if you are not in a place that can allow that, yeah, good. Okay, go ahead.
So actually, I'm not sure who was called for Get Tested. I heard there was Noma, but it's Jet Pictures produced under Noma Studios. So I just wanted to get clarity on how exactly it was taken down, but it was fun. Have the creators here with me. Actually, one of them was to be tested. We are having another shoot here, just trying to still myself and listen in. And we are grateful, but we are not sure because we didn't hear how it went. We just want to, it can be clarified to us very quick. We will appreciate. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm not sure what you want us to clarify. Maybe let me say, Get Tested was our winner under STI category. Yeah, and we had several submissions, and it was judged as the best video under that particular category. I hope that is clear.
Yes.
Okay, great. The next video that emerged as a winner, and
Fred, I think Jed Pictures can now give us their comments about Get Tested.
yes, go ahead, Jed, because pictures.
I'm just trying to get the actor who was on set to say something. This is our actor who category and and tell them something.
Okay, so tunaanzia wapi?
We want a very clear something.
Was it supposed to go anywhere else? Was it supposed to go anywhere else?
Yeah.
It's amazing, and nothing can go beyond. Nothing can beat it. But you can go beyond it because you're the greatest of whom you are. Sindio?
Shukran. Thank you for having too much confidence.
Thank you, Jed Pictures. Thank you. The next one would be condom confusion under contraceptives. Just 30 seconds.
Hey, 30 seconds. Right, everyone. Nimefurahia sana siku hii ya leo, being one of the winners. My crew is very happy wherever they are. I travel a little bit for research. Hii mambo imekuwa nice sana. We had a nice session to give out our best. Condom confusion. For those who found it funny, indeed, it's fantastic, fabulous, and very good. And we're expecting, and we want more and more from TV. We want to work together. For my fellow artists, congratulations. Shukran.
Thank you, and we are looking forward to working together in our future projects. Certainly, we'll reach out to all of you and give you guidelines, and more importantly, recommendations on how to make the content even better. The next one is Daddy Wake Up. That's under substance and drug abuse.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity. We look forward to doing more films in order at least to reach as many youths as possible. We really enjoyed actually making these films. It was a good challenge. We had to sit down and try and write scripts, and it's a good initiative because it's even also enhancing and making us grow as artists. So we look forward to working with Imara TV and knowing more. And also thank you Imara TV for the opportunity. Na pia kuna hiyo part ya SHR, wait, what am I saying? Poleni nimeng'oa. SHR. Now, when if maybe we can just have another opportunity for that category, it can be extended. They are not meaningful. Thank you.
Sure, we appreciate, and don't worry about SRHR because it is a tongue twister in itself. You get it once you used to producing content like that, you get used to it. So at first it sounds very difficult. We appreciate the work that you put into producing that content. It was really emotional, and something that really rings a bell. So appreciate that. The next, and I think the last, is Speak and Spit under Youth SRHR. Please give some comments, 30 seconds, and then we can conclude.
Again, we are grateful to be awarded that category. Just get to know now that we misinformed but some people, and that was not our intention. We really want to get facts to the people. Actually, that was our point. You were like, let's differentiate the facts and the myths. And again, we just learned now that we again called a myth a fact, which is something you say that we need to edit out, we check into that, but we are grateful. So very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, and we appreciate the work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that marks the end of this session, and we are planning things, big things, next year. Some of you and most of you here, we are hoping that we can get to work on different projects next year. Next year, we want to do it a little bit differently. So we are actually going to hold a physical award session somewhere and get to appreciate the winners, the runners up, and even everyone who participates. So we'll be announcing that. Just keep checking our socials. More importantly, just keep looking at our website, www.imara.tv. That's where we usually post upcoming projects. If you think that there's a category that interests you, then you can usually submit an application with your script, and then we get to work together on those kind of projects. All right. So at this juncture, I'll hand it over to Skipper. Do we have Skipper here? Yeah, Steve, maybe you can lead us in doing the votes of thank and give any further comments and direction. Steve is the CEO of Imara TV. Let's appreciate him. Makofi kwao. Yeah, we have a quorum. Yeah, I'm taking another one. Can we have some happy faces? All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate each other. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone. See you next time. Keep on checking our socials. Good things are going to come. Thank you.
Mamaji, mambo? Mimi pia niko salama. Na hujamaliza na mteja?
Hapo bado nataka ameze dawa kwa lutini sana. Karibu niambie tu.
So,
na shida.
Sasa nilikuwa naomba unisaidie na kondom.
Asiongeze sauti. Mbona unaongea pole pole hizo msanoma na ongea pole pole.
Nasema nisaidie na kondom.
Kondom. Ongeza hizo na wewe. Sasa unaogopa nini msanoma na
nisaidie na.
Sasa unataka gani? Hapa tuko na trust. Uko na trust.
Pole pole.
Unataka gani?
Pole pole.
Unaogopa? Haimba.
Sasa unachoka kila mtu ajue anunua kondo.
Mbona mnakuwa mnajikinga tena mnafanya kazi nzuri sana kununua kondo. Sasa niambie unataka gani? Niko na trust, niko na peace, niko na trust.
Sawa, nipe hiyo trust, nipe hiyo trust. Acha maneno mengi, nipe hiyo trust.
Ipo sawa yeye. Ipo sawa kabisa. Haya. Mr. Noma. Kwani hujanilipa unaenda wapi? Umeona kwenda mkachanganyikiwa. Sasa unaogopa na ni afya yako Mr. Noma, Unajua vijana mnafaa mjichunge sana. Kwanza kumeharibika vibaya sana na nani mtu unafanya vizuri unajua kutumia condom
Nashukuru sana kwa usaidizi.
Aya, karibu tena. Aya, sawa. Nawaambia vijana wengine wajikinge.
Sawa.
Aya, sawa. Aya, kwa heri.
We. Iko wapi dhati bob yangu? Nilikuwa na dhati bob, imeenda wapi?
Baba Joseph nilipia mtoto pesa ende vitabu.
We, baba, kwa pesa yangu?
Nimeona kitabu.
Lala.
Hili Baba Joseph. Bado sasa unatafuta dhati bob wendo kunywa pombe. Tutakula breakfast, tutakula lunch, tutakula supper. Uko tunule vitu ndo nafikiria.
Hebu ninyamazie.
Sasa utaki kuabua kweli Baba Joseph?
Ninyamazie.
Please tell me you're not going to do it again.
Nimeenda.
Baba Joseph utakuta nimejua na huyu mtoto.
Si umuue
Kana mike mazishi tunaona yeye ndo anaweza pata.
Nimeenda. Habari. Nataka jambo.
Naomba Baba, ninaomba, mikono nimeinua, nishike Baba, unifiche mikononi mwako, nionyeshe Baba wema wako, unifanye chombo chako. Ninaomba Baba, ninaomba, sikudhani mimi nimekupa wewe huzuni kiasi hicho, dhambi mingi, maombi hayatoki. Nisamehe Baba, uchovu na uvivu umenijaza moyoni, sina amani, naomba unipera.
Jemo ule mjamo kwa maji.
Vipi?
Wako maji. Kidogo tu.
Buda sina hiyo time bana, naungua man.
Alafu unakuja hata kina mimi unaugua mimi daktari.
Usikue hivyo, tuko wawili man, mimi na kirusi fulani.
Ushapea Lucy mimba?
Hapana man, mimi naungua chikiu jamaa.
Usiuzime.
Hapana. Naumia.
Nini?
Nateseka huku chini.
Nini?
Unakumbuka mimi?
Wewe ile umo?
Hapana, wa West.
Buda.
Okay, wa umo ni nini, alafu wa West si unajua ndo main. Nimetoka huko jana.
Manze ndio kumaliza. Unakuwa ufala pia. Ndio maana sasa ndio tukupigia. Sijui meetings ufala. Kumbe meeting ni ya kwenda usherati.
Alafu leo manze nikienda kukojua na siku tu. Usikue hivyo man.
Acha ufala.
Man mimi naumia alafu unaniambia nini? Bana nateseka, sio unaona nifanyie. Nisikie uchungu man.
Na siuende hosi buda.
Ni shida yangu hata si kwenda hosi.
Ni nini?
Hata si kuchukua test ni hizo results. Nikishajua niko nayo alafu.
Kama hujui sahi alafu. Mimi usema hakunanga shame mkaa kujuanga status yako. Unaona? You start kupea confidence. Unakaa mimi. Mimi najua vile niko. Najua niko fit.
Sawa.
Unakaa mimi ati nikikaa wewe.
Sawa.
Mimi sina shida. Toka uende upimwe uangalie ujue rada yako iko wazi. Kama uko nayo tujue wenye tutadu.
Kwanza umeri na mshuku.
Kwani wewe usijishuku?
Mshuku. Ai. Hata nimpigie.
Ngoja kumpigia isaidi. Je, si daktari?
Halo. Au sidite baby sai. Huyu nilichoma. Na nataka tuende tupimwe. Hii tabia. Ati huko? Huko wapi? Sasa kumbe nakashuku. Usikia huko anapimwa. Ati kashafika huko.
Si pia uende.
Usikwenda. Halo, nakuja.
Enda.
Huyu kitu ni serious.
Toka.
Lakini si watu nisindikize, unajua siwezi tembea.
Siku zindikizo kienda kwake.
Na kan.
Unataka nikubebe. Si ni sawa.
Ukimoja. Omba tu isikushike bro.
Uko fiti lakini.
Omba isikushike. Kitu ni serious bana.
Haiwezi nishika. Na ujue rada, sawa?
Sawa. Kimoja.
Shukrani maji.
Does anybody has a story to tell? Ningebonga na psych lakini sitaki kusema. Kuna gas mina fani refill, kuna verse mina fani repeat. Kama maisha ni safari na ivutia kwa mbali, kuna stories sezi say. Acha niimbe tafadhali. Ini rap to make sure tumesaka nayo imani. Nilienda kanisa kusaka imani. Hapa nje na saka tu iganji. Safari ni refu nitafika mbali. Bila hii gari I mean don't dochi. Pull the trigger alafu tuonyeshe finger.
Cheke. Kujipata uko na dondo unaweza dikia so stable. Ni matatu yenye nilibodi kona shape ya wagon. Tucheza na hii life ni kama tunacheza beach baggy. Uniqueness ya marapa ni kudunga majins baggy. Who did it, speed after amegeuza mic mill. Isile apology ama follow alijifanya wa skill chunkibenye na back to rudi kwa bed. Quality zana ni eti wote upenda sex. Ati live tu kwa tafash bila ganji watakuharas. Na woga ni mzaha ama jaba na skohandas. Yangu inaweza kuorote na tekibidi na bonga matope. Nishinda na speed zote hata ni
life about me can drive you crazy. Usijifanye unanijua kazi ni kupiga lazy. I got a battle zote chodi double fumble bitch. Anataka kuwa muzzle. Is this couples trouble scandals guy. Zinini pata kwa hustle. Pesa na gari unaweza pata na kipaji. You gotta be fast achana na homa tuanze. Kuna bitch kalinichochana doni kakatumia so kakanibeba uso. Kuna snitch kalinitianga phone.